Hello, my name is Samantha Vinson, and for my persuasive essay, I'm going to be talking about how healthcare should be free in the United States. So, in some countries, healthcare is free, and I just feel like if they can do it, so can America. In America, there are many people suffering from hospital bills, from prescription medication, and these are things that people can't live without, especially their medication. For example, in Canada, which is right across the border, for some people, literally 20 minutes away, you can buy a vial of insulin for like 10 bucks, 10 or $11. Whereas here, it's like $350. And it only cost Eli Lilly $7 to make a month's worth supply. And a vial of insulin, it might last one diabetic one day. It might last a different diabetic a week, tops. People need their prescription medication. They need to be able to afford it. They should. Nobody chooses to be sick. Nobody chooses to be blind or be vision impaired or hearing impaired. It's not their fault, and I understand that things cost money, but there is a lot of money in the government that can be paid for. At least the bare minimum prices should be lowered, and they should be more considerate. People are struggling to be able to afford groceries, housing, rent. People struggle with a lot day to day, and being healthy shouldn't be something they're worried about. If they can, if they should buy food or their medication, they need both of those things to survive. They should be able to get free health care. Hospital stays, I understand where there might need to be a need for money, but it should not cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to stay for one day, to run a couple little tests. Americans deserve more. I believe that if other countries can do it, so can America. There's a fine line, because not only are doctors and surgeons and pharmacists making millions of dollars, especially they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Your average doctor, your average surgeon, your average pharmacist. But they also profit from these big drugs from big pharma. They get free lunches, they get to go and be guest speakers at hotels, because they can't physically pay them, but they bribe them. So they're living lavish, they're getting everything they need. Big pharma is flourishing, while your typical average American can't afford, and they have to choose food, rent, or medication. And especially, it is sad, but lower class America is usually the ones that are sick. I'm not saying it's stereotypical, that's not where I'm going with this, but more lower class Americans are sicker than higher class, so they're really the ones who are actually choosing food, rent, or medication. People will go weeks, days, months without the medication that they need to survive, because of how high medications are. And for example, women have babies. They're bringing life into the world. They're doing what they were made to do. God, science, whatever you believe in, gave women this amazing thing, but then they have to pay. hundreds of thousands of dollars to have this child. And then if this child comes in sick or comes too early, or if the mother bleeds, rips, tears, gets sick, then that's even more money. You should be able to bring a life into this world for free, and to be able to grow your family and be happy. You should be able to walk around carefree, healthy, safe, for free. Americans pay for plenty. They overpay taxes, they overpay for food, gas, housing, they overpay for everything right now, especially. They should be able to have free health care. It should be a basic human right. And especially with how much money that Big Pharma has in these drugs and the way that they manipulate the rules and the patents, it should be basic standard. They have money to spare. They don't need the amount of money that they're asking for. I feel like just that vial of insulin is enough to show. It takes him $7 to make it. So then why am I paying $350, $400 for it when it takes you, the billionaire, $7 to make it? I don't understand that. And I just really believe that Americans deserve more, and they deserve the basic human decency to be able to have free health care. And a lot of other countries are stronger and happier because of free health care. They're healthy. They're not worrying about, I'm not going to be able to take care of my diabetes, or I'm not going to see for the next couple months because I can't buy my glasses. I can't afford my contacts. So yes, they're happier. They're healthier. America gets a bad rep for being one of the most unhealthy countries in the world, but it's because they simply can't afford to go to the doctor or to go get their medicine, and it's just truly not fair. And I definitely think that healthcare should be free and medication should definitely be free. I understand that they couldn't probably just make it free right away, but they should be able to lower the prices and make it free pretty soon.